What is going on, guys? My name is Kazzy and welcome to the next episode in my classic Road to Glory. I say next episode because I'm actually not sure what episode number it is, because I recorded the next episode after this one, or before this one I should say, and so I'm completely confused on where I am in the series at the moment, so I've got to catch up on myself, but these will be released in order. It's just I'm doing a commentary on this one after the next episode you're going to see, when it was just meant to be before. It's very, very confusing. I've confused myself, but it shouldn't confuse you guys because it's going to come out in the right order for you guys. But it does mean in the next episode I do mention about, I didn't mention anything about the last game being a cup game, but obviously I will on this one because I now know it is a cup game. But going into the first game, and the title of this episode saying my worst loss on FIFA ever. This is any FIFA ever. This was my biggest loss, and it was to a 3-5-2 Rooney, Remy, Costa. It's a really very, very solid BPL squad, but I just wasn't able to handle it. I don't know, I was using the RVP squad. Ron Vlaar was just terrible for me. He goes 1-0 up 6 minutes in, and obviously when you have a big loss game you will concede early. It tends to be what happens, but then I managed to hold out till, I think that says, the 56th minute, and I run my keeper out, a habit I still have in this FIFA, even though I really should have stamped it out by now, because running your keeper out is never ever a good thing, because it's so easy to go around the keeper, as he shows right there. But as you can see here, Ron Vlaar pass back to goalkeeper, safe option, I clear it upfield. And then certain things on FIFA you can't defend, and then Wayne Rooney just, what is that shot? It is absolutely perfect long shot by Wayne Rooney, dips so nicely into the top corner. There's nothing I can do about that. There's something I cannot do about this, so I throw it out with the goalkeeper. I'm rushing it because I'm annoyed. He finesses it, I'm 4-0 down. This just turned into a horrible, horrible game of FIFA. One of my worst nightmares, my worst defeat ever in FIFA. And look at this, I should be in front of this cross. I thought I was. He crossed it across, and I don't think I can say cross anymore, but Diego Costa does head it into the back of the net, and he obviously would win that header because it's Diego Costa. I give away the penalty. It was a stupid penalty. I just pulled him down in the box. I don't know why I didn't keep the footage of, but it's not really a big deal because it will be 6-0 with one of the most perfect penalties I think I've seen on this game. I think if I dived in the right direction I still wouldn't have saved it. But I lose 6-0, and that is the biggest loss I've ever had on FIFA. And so, we didn't even have that many opportunities this game. You'll be able to see in the match stats, they quickly flash up. But I have just 5 shots, only 2 on target, and I didn't score any goals, and he was clinical and he took 6. But that does mean that I am going to be trying my hardest now to avenge that scoreline in the final match of this episode and the upcoming episodes. But this guy does have Shikawi, Depay and McGeady. I think earlier on in this series I got absolutely destroyed by someone who had Shikawi, and the same will not happen this time, as Adam Maiher takes a shot and then Memphis Depay is there on the follow-up to slide it into the back of the net 14 minutes in. And as you guys know, I will take every opportunity. If it's a sweaty goal, I'm going to be taking it, especially after being smashed 6-0. And much like Gus Poyet, who I think is the manager of this squad, I choose to do the exact same thing he done when Sunderland got smashed 8-0 by Southampton. I make no changes to the team. This is the exact same squad that got beat 6-0, and I'm throwing them out there to try and prove themselves. And this guy does go and score an amazing free kick off the crossbar and straight into the back of the net, which puts us 2-1 in the lead still. But that lead is just slightly more delicate now. But it doesn't matter because we pick up a 2-1 lead, and it's actually a very, very good lead, very, very good win, because obviously the only goal we conceded was to a set piece, and it was a free kick, and free kicks BOP on this game. And so a very nice 2-1 victory there. And we sort of avenge the 6-0 loss. We sort of don't. But here we can see me going into the cup. And I do say that I'm going to... I did say a couple of episodes ago I am going to go into the cup. And after being beat 6-0, I was sort of done with seasons for a bit. I avenged myself. And then I felt like maybe I can come up against some easier teams. And we come up against this 4-2-3-1, Rooney, Barkley, Sterling in the wrong position, and Welbeck up top. But Sterling in the wrong position there probably wouldn't make too much of a difference because 7 Chem is pretty decent from what everyone says. But this guy had a horrible habit of just passing it out the back. It's the same habit that I have, but I was making him pay every single time. And as you can see there, he passes out to a Turbo, and I am going to take the sweaty opportunity, especially after being smashed. I am going to be wanting to score as many goals as I can. But this guy wasn't a solid player. And then all of a sudden, he pulls this on me. The quick fake shot. Turn it back on himself. And Danny Welbeck does go through and score. It's a very nice goal. I pulled my defender out of position. And it was just stupid. I think I was holding RB for a change. I never hold RB. And in case you don't get it, that was sarcasm. I always hold RB. It's a horrible habit of mine. And once again, I go for the sweaty goal. We go 2-1 up. And I think once again, he was passing it out of his own midfield there. And just to make up for the sweaty goals, I do decide that I'm going to score one nice goal. And it is a very nice passing movement, in my opinion. We pass it over to Pirlo. Pirlo up to Radu. I don't know why Radu's so far up the pitch when we are holding a 2-1 lead. But Higuain does slot it in to the back of the net. And I did really like that goal. A very nice passing movement. All the way from the back. All the way to the top. And all the way to Gonzalo Higuain. But that is going to be the end of this game, guys. 3-1 win. And that is also going to be the end of this episode. As you can see, Gonzalo Higuain picking up a 3-1 win. And that will take us into the quarterfinals of the Cup. So, guys, leave a like if you've enjoyed this episode. Subscribe if you haven't already. And join the club. And with all of that being said, guys, my name is Kazzy. And I'll catch you all very soon.